A very good morning to everyone. I'm going to start, excitingly, with some housekeeping. And just so everybody's aware, there are no fire alarms today, so if you need to exit, please exit at the back, up the stairs, and out of the door. Now, we also have a conference app this year. I hope you've found the QR codes outside. Please download it, and then you can tag each other. So when you meet, you don't need to hand out cards. You can just touch your badges, and all the information will transfer. So please use that. On behalf of Deloitte and our great friends at Enders Analysis, I would like to welcome you all to this year's Media and Telecoms and Beyond Conference 2024. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. My name's Jolyon Barker. I'm a partner at Deloitte. And I'm delighted to see so many of you here in the room for our 13th year of this really exciting conference. This is a moment of change in the UK, and it's a very clear inflection point in the media, telecoms, and technology industries. Decades-long trends, such as the historical growth in demand for content, connectivity, and devices, may possibly be slowing down. But at the same time, new technologies are transforming growth and they're transforming productivity, notably, of course, generative AI. Deglobalization is shifting supply chains and it's shifting partnerships across our industries. Cyber risk is growing and data sovereignty has become a greater priority than ever before. Regulation and, of course, deregulation continue to diverge as we face into this change. And all of this change places greater strategic reliance on having strong and resilient domestic telecoms, media, and technology companies. And our economic success as a country depends on that. In that context, it's important that we all gather to debate this change and how it may manifest, and also what that change may imply for businesses, for consumers, for investors, and of course for our citizens, for both the short term and the long term. I am really looking forward to our discussions today with so many distinguished speakers here in the room, both new and returning, and thank you all for being here. And thank you to our national and global leaders in the room. And of course, a very special thank you to our sponsors. It just leaves me to express my very profound gratitude to Claire, our partner in this exciting enterprise, and thank you to the team at Enders and Deloitte for your tremendous hard work in bringing this conference together. And Claire, as you prepare, with that, I would like to welcome you to the stage. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Claire Enders, as indeed has already been cited, and it is my glorious job to thank our wonderful sponsors, the Financial Times, Barclays, Salesforce, and Adobe. Thank you so much for sponsoring this rather full event. I can't even see everybody, but I am flashing this. This is my love letter to all of the media industries that change our country. We are surrounded by global risks, geopolitical things we can't do much about. But when you read this report about media and philanthropy, you will understand that our media are the cradle of justice for many, many, many people. Our broadcasters, our titles have a core and unique effect on individual giving, which is by far the leading source of support for the 200,000 charities that are actually fulfilling social and other needs in this country every single day. They also change the outcomes for human beings. To my mind, in the last couple of years, I've seen more change coming from media initiatives. In the last decade, we have stepped in. These much, much stronger businesses that were written off 20 years ago, These businesses are producing extraordinary amounts of income that go into valuable charitable initiatives that could not be done without them. And they also seek justice and change for people who are stuck in situations from which they cannot emerge. I urge upon you my love letter to the media industry and how it is the cradle, not just of democracy, but of care, compassion, and a civic society. So it is now my honor to stop the commercial and to turn over to Greg Peters, who is our first speaker of the day. This is an extraordinary highlight, an honor for me. Greg is a remarkable human being. We write a lot about Netflix, but I am promised that we will know even more about Netflix after the next speaker speaks, and I'm sure that's right. He is an electrifying, unbelievably intelligent Yale graduate. I hand over.